Hi, I'm going to give you a look at how to use the chrome powders that we have. I'm going to be using chrome number 1 Starlight today, and when you're going to apply a chrome, you have to always apply it to clear or to fresh nail polish. And when I say fresh, I don't mean wet. I'm going to cure it, but I mean like you have to have just applied it. And you're going to apply it after a coat of clearly frisky. It could stick to other colors, but I know it doesn't stick to all of them. So one time I tried to apply it on top of Siren Seduction, and it did not adhere to that base coat. So I just always play it safe now, and I use Clearly Frisky because I know that works. And I applied it, and I'm going to cure it, and I'm gonna. My light goes for 45 seconds, so we're just gonna wait for 45 seconds. I always make sure that I move my bottle of polish away from the light, because a UV light or any light source could make it set up and solidify even inside the bottle. So make sure you slide that polish away before you cure it. And we're just gonna let that finish curing. There are, I think, 7 or 8 chrome powders now. This is one that I just love, but it doesn't take much chrome powder to make the effect happen. You don't need much of it. So when it seems like you've got a pretty darn little vial of it, don't be alarmed, because a little goes a long way. Okay, so the light shut itself off, and I'm just gonna use what's in the top of the lid even. That should be enough. And this is the brandishing tool, or sometimes people even just use their finger. But the longer you rub, you can rub it off. Like if you end up rubbing it too hard. I'm gonna make sure to get it down in the corners. But look how cool that is. So yeah, this is number 1, and it becomes a mirrored effect. And that's all you've got to do with that. I'm gonna set this over there. How cool is that? I'm not gonna worry that I got it a little bit onto the edges of my skin, because I didn't get polish on there, so it's not gonna stick in the long run. And then, before I do anything else, I'm gonna apply Clear Frisky again on top. So if Clear Frisky, mine does have a little bit of chrome powder flecks in it, just little shimmers of chrome powder. If you wanted Clear Frisky to be pristine at all times, so that you could really use it as a clear and not have those little sparkles in it, you might be smart to buy a spare one, so that you can have one to use for chromes and then one to keep pristine. Okay, I'm gonna slide my Clear Frisky away. I'm gonna cure it in my lamp. I always like to hold my lamp up a little bit. This polish is self-leveling, and so it does kind of move around while it's being cured, just to make it all there's not much clumping, or there's not like a deep part here and a thin part there. And I always feel like if it's gonna move, I would rather it move toward the edge of my nail, because I have really short nails, and I try to cap the ends, but it's hard to get a real good cap on the end of really short nails. So I feel like if the polish is gonna move while it's curing, I'd like for it to move off the end of my nail, so that it kind of hangs over the edge of the cliff of my nail. So yeah, I hold it up a little bit vertically. But it should be just about done up. And there it is, good to go. Yeah, so there you have it, Chrome Powders by GelMoment. My website is www.carriebelke, that's CarrieBehlke.gelmoment.com. Thanks.